Heyo everybody, what's up? It's me, Bear. Welcome back to my channel. First off, I want to say sorry for not doing a video yesterday. I was taking care of my niece, and I had her pretty much throughout the day. Usually she was supposed to go home, I guess earlier, but apparently her mother didn't mind her staying here longer, I guess. I don't know. But hell, I got to spend more time with my niece, but sorry for not doing a video yesterday. What I'm doing here is that, for one, I'm gonna head to uploads. I created a new, wrestler, right here, as you can see. Also Grizzly. I created him just over a week ago now. Almost 2 weeks, give or take, I guess. I made him because out of all of these guys, I haven't made really a masked wrestler. I mean, well, you got Colossus here, if nobody, but not like a full Lucha Libre guy. Here, let me show you him. Here's his hashtags that if you're interested in downloading him. Grizzly, Lucha, and Mask. And you can obviously tell that I have my channel in the description. I've seen a lot of people do it when I go to download they'll create a wrestler, so I figured why not. Anyway, this is how he looks. He only has one attire, and to be honest, I think I did pretty good on this. I'm not, again, if I haven't mentioned this before, if you haven't watched my video when I did this, when I showed community creations before, I'm not too good at creating wrestlers, be honest. I just create them how I see them, and also, you'll never see me create a wrestler with tights. I don't like tights, so you're not gonna see it on my wrestlers, okay? He's a cruiserweight class. He has a custom entrance, victory, and moveset. And his finishers are the figure 4 sharpshooter and an elevated flatliner. Here, let me show you guys the other creator wrestlers I have. This is a guy who this is like my of an assassin of Assassin's Creed, as you can tell from the hashtags. I changed his finishing moves a bit. Well, one finishing move. When you guys probably not have realized that there was a new download content of new moves to do, and I changed one of his. Actually, never mind. Never mind what I said. I pretty much created him to be like you guys can take and just redo him how you want, or keep him how he is, and just customize his entrance, victory, and moveset, and his finishing moves. It's all up to you guys with Max. And here's my creation of a female member of OVE. For those probably are not aware, I'm a massive fan of OVE, Sami Callihan, and the Crist brothers. And if you're not, then there's something wrong with you. I'll admit for one thing about OVE, I question like some of the things they do, but you can't help but admit that they are one of the three best, three-man groups in Impact, and probably on the indie scene. This is her. This is how she looks front and back. Her entrance, her victory, her moveset's all custom. That's her finisher, the Yura Shouten. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And of course, here's my personal wrestler. For those who are probably who downloaded my my original that I uploaded before, I deleted him off and I updated my creator wrestler, as you can tell from the description. His new hashtags for you guys if you want to download him are Bear, Savage, and Evil. He has new moves and second attire. All of it is a custom and the one thing that I realized when I got this is that how a whole lot of the different movesets in when you go to customize your creator wrestler's moveset is that how much like different versions of moves that they have, like the update I mentioned about for movesets that you can put in with your wrestlers. I used I put a version of the cutter on Max Travis. You guys have probably already had it for yours. It's the second rope cutter, where you jump off the second rope in the turnbuckle and drop him. And for my wrestler here, he's got the powerbomb cutter, which I think is freaking cool. I've never seen anything like that. And well, there's not much really to say about Colossus. I just created him to be like something you guys can take and remake for yourself. You can create him how you want. It's all up to you. He's already got a custom entrance and moveset. Victory, I have not done anything with. I gave him like a typical powerhouse moveset. This is pretty much how this is all started with him, because I figured I would create a wrestler and upload it here and see okay, if I get one download, I'll probably upload another, probably my own guy, and well, like the next day Colossus had a download, so I'm like, alright then, I'll upload Bear Tricker. Yeah, pretty much. And that pretty much was the start of it. The original Bear Tricker attire, not my updated version I did. In all honesty, I think I did a good job with all these guys. I mean, Colossus was just a random put together. I'll say that. But everybody else, I think I did pretty good, especially with Oso, Ashley, and Bear. Well, me. But I hope you guys enjoy playing all these guys. Apparently, the 13 who downloaded Ashley Turner must have really must really like her too, because that is the most that I've gotten in community creations. And there was something else I want to show you. If you guys haven't seen like a couple of my past videos, hold on. No, sorry, wrong one. My WWE. I downloaded a bunch of wrestlers off of Community Creations download, and also an arena, obviously. And if you guys follow me on social media, I'm a big fan of Impact, and I downloaded like pretty much all of their roster, including some former Impact wrestlers, and also some wrestlers that I've seen in other promotions that I would like to see in Impact, that I think would be a great fit for Impact, and also some wrestlers, some other people's creator wrestlers. And obviously right here I downloaded Aaliyah from NXT, and she's obviously on NXT that I put her in. Allie, this is the original Allie, not the Dark Allie. She has 2 attires, and it's not much change. It's just that stripe that's right there on her attire changes from blue to red. Angelina Love, Mike CAW, she's in Impact as well. Well, of course she has to. OVE, right? There's Bear. Brian Cage, I just literally downloaded him not too long ago. Buddy Murphy on 205 Live, I got him. Colossus on NXT. Dave Crist. But when I downloaded him, what I noticed is that what I did not know, I should say, is that Velveteen Dream, I did not notice he used the that wind back drop into that DDT that he does, that Dave Crist does, that he calls the Millennial Compass, I think it's called, which was very cool in my opinion, cause and obviously I also got Eli Drake. I haven't gotten Eddie Edwards yet. I should get Eddie Edwards. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm missing another E in the E section. When I first got at Impact, I downloaded Grace Young. Sorry about that. I had to burp for a second. I downloaded Grace Young. This is when I first got the Impact Arena download on my PS4. I recently deleted a bunch of other wrestlers that I really wasn't a big fan of other people's CAWs. And no offense to those creators. I'm pretty sure you guys had also created awesome creator wrestlers, but I wasn't really feeling them. But obviously she was one of the ones that stayed. And also I downloaded Homicide. Another person CAW called, I can't even pronounce his first name. I'll just call him Lopez. I have him as a tag team on Impact on here. Also, by chance, if any of the creators of these CAWs, whether it's the current and former Impact stars that are on here, and these guys right here, and these wrestlers right here, your own personal wrestlers, you guys did an awesome job, and I much appreciate you guys uploading them to the community creations for people like me to download them. So all the credit for the creation of these creator wrestlers go to them. I don't know who the creators are of all these guys. I don't have them listed by heart, But they are awesome. So if there's a good chance, you guys did a pretty damn good job on these things. And Elur, if I'm pronouncing that right, definitely a unique CAW that I've seen on the list on community creations. He's basically a like I think what it is. He's basically a take and like go ahead and put your own like moveset on him and entrance, and that's what basically I did, because I got him with I got him with a gut wrench, power bomb, and running senton finishing moves, which I think is pretty good for this creator wrestler. And obviously Jake Crist, right here. Also, these are two like different of Crist. This is apparently Jake Crist of off like the Indies when they're on the Indies. Ohio is for killers, and I never noticed it. I didn't even look at the like view details and all. I just saw him. I'm like, cool, and downloaded him like that. Also, by the way, if nobody hasn't downloaded Jake Crist yet, what I noticed is that obviously for one, has Randy Orton's 2 finishing moves on here, but also whoever created him just took Aleister Black's moveset and put it on him. I mean, they're kind of somewhat similar, because Jake Crist can do all those kicks and all. So it makes very good sense in my view. And obviously James Storm, he has 2 attires right here. He has this one where he was a part where he started the revolution, and the second one is obviously when he was before or after that. Take it how I will. Man, I'm still tired. Also, here's another one that I downloaded when I first started getting when I first got Impact downloaded on here. Kari Storm. No relation to James Storm, for the record. Whoever created her did a damn good job. She has 2 attires, but it's the same as this, but different color. Here, you probably want to see it. See, not much difference. Whoever and who created her gave her Pete Dunne's and Paige's finishing moves on her, and she has Sasha Banks' entrance along with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss's victory motion for face and heel. Matt Jackson, I made him and his brother Impact Tag Team Champions. Max, I have him on NXT. I very seldomly have these guys on like Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. Oh god, man, I woke up too early this morning, man. And Mia Yim, I don't have her in NXT. I was originally looking for Jade, but all I found was Mia Yim under her real name. Oh, her, whatever. And I put her in Impact because I much preferably liked her. Sorry guys, that was my phone. I much preferred her in Impact because I think she was, in my opinion, most better in Impact. And also I thought she was an awesome Impact Knockouts champion. And I've seen a little bit of her work on NXT, on Instagram. And I will say she is doing a great job, and I hope, like, her rise to fame in WWE continues. So on the off chance that she happens to see this, which is probably not, but you can only hope. Well, I can only hope. It's good. I'm glad that you're doing good in NXT. I'm pretty sure all of us that see this video can agree with that, and hopefully we see you as NXT Women's Champion. But continuing, have Moose on here. Whoever created him didn't do much with his moveset, and didn't do really a lot with his entrance. Of course, to be honest, there's not a lot you can do for when you create a wrestler. They don't have a lot of like entrances for you create a wrestler anymore. But it is a very good Moose create a wrestler. I will say that. I had to change him up a bit, but it was very awesome. He's very cool. And obviously Neville, I have him working in Impact. I'm hoping, like, at some point that he winds up going to Impact. I think he would be a great addition to the X Division, or hell, he would make an awesome Impact World Champion. He's, if to my knowledge, I think he's working for Dragon Gate in Japan and working for several promotions in his home of the UK. And here's Nick Jackson. And again, there's not much to say because I already said it with his brother. I made him and his brother Impact champions. And obviously obviously I had to put LAX here on here. I'm gonna have them feuding with the Jacksons on Impact on my on Universe mode. Sorry for mismaking my words. Also, here's my guy, Oso. I have him on NXT, and a matter of fact, on Universe mode, I had him beat the Velveteen Dream for the North American Championship. A lot of you guys are probably not going to be happy with that, considering y'all love the Velveteen so much. I don't really understand why, but I will say that he is a pretty good wrestler. Also I got Petey Williams, the Canadian Destroyer. I haven't seen him much on Impact lately, but I hope to see him on Impact soon. I do know he's a producer, as far as I know currently. I'm hoping he's still a producer and still with the company. Ramon Perez. I have him teamed up with Haskell Lopez. I think that's how you say it. I think I got it. I got them called Havoc. Obviously, his abilities are much more high rank and has a lot more. He's a awesome CAW, might I add. So go ahead and download him when you get a chance. Bray Phoenix, obviously he's the Impact X Division champion. well, on universe mode, he lost it to my CAW bear. Almost a 200. I think it said almost a 200-day reign. And there's in the video, and you guys can see the video on my channel. I'll put the link down in the description. Also, Rhea Ripley. She's pretty cool. I've seen some of the things on her. I've seen some things on her on social media. She's pretty tough. And she has two attires: her original look for when she was in the first Mae Young Classic, and her current look. And also her finishing move right there, the pump handle power bomb. So it's good that some moves actually fit the characters. And Rosemary, you can't have the Impact Knockouts division without Rosemary, right? She of course has Brock Lesnar's finisher and the sharpshooter. I'm hoping to see Rosemary as Impact Knockouts champion soon. Of course, if you guys did not see the episode of Impact this past week, Jordan Grace beat Tessa Blanchard to become #1 champion, #1 contender to become to the championship. And here's Sami Callihan. Whoever did him was especially awesome with this. Here's his current look and his old look. It's kind of odd seeing his original look with how he looks now. I'll just keep it right there. And the other half of LAX Santana, and of course I had to get Sanjay on here. I also heard that if you guys didn't see my other video of talking about this, I found out Sanjay and Abyss wound up signing with WWE as trainers. I'm still kind of not too happy about it, but I'm glad those guys are still involved in wrestling and doing stuff. I wish they kind of stayed with Impact, but it's their career, and I'm happy with the fact that they're doing what they want. And the disturbing Su Yung, she has two attires, but I'm not gonna really bother showing them. They're not pretty much too much of a difference. And of course, had to put on Suicide. Whoever created him was pretty damn creative, because look at him, he looks so freaking amazing. Am I right? This is probably gonna be a really long video. I got Taya Valkyrie. Tenille Dashwood, I have her on Impact because, well, I was kind of hoping she'd end up going there after she got released from WWE, but she's in Ring of Honor, and I watch Ring of Honor. I've been watching it for a lot of years now. It's pretty damn awesome. Great matches. Tessa Blanchard. Not much to say about her, really. Trevor Lee, I heard him and several other wrestlers like Robbie E and ACH finally signed with WWE. I'm happy for them. Velvet Sky. I kind of wish Velvet didn't leave wrestling. I mean, I'm or whatever for what she's doing. I follow her on Twitter. I'm kind of hoping we get to see her in a wrestling ring again. But I'm glad of what she's doing and everything. So I don't got much to say about it, but I really do hope we see like Velvet in wrestling a ring again. In my opinion, she was freaking awesome and one of the best Impact Knockouts champions. And of course, got Pentagon. And I made him the Impact World Champion. He's still the Impact World Champion. I thought about adding Austin Aries on here, but I opted not to. I mean, nothing against Austin Aries, but kinda heard he was a bit of a dick. Of course, that's much to be said about a lot of people in wrestling. That pretty much does it for this video. I don't got much else to show you, and I'll probably end up doing a video online of WWE play. Matt, well, I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna end up. I did a couple of matches, and they were pretty good, except for one to be honest, because one guy had like a mega impossible CAW. I mean, literally, this guy hit me and I lost half of my health bar, and I punched him, and his health bar did not budge at all. That's kind of stupid in my opinion, but you will see a video of this at some point. I don't know when. Hopefully I might have a video for you guys of it tomorrow. If I'm not busy. Hopefully I'm not busy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have anything that you want to see on my channel, or you want to see me play or anything, or talk about, because I do videos of just me talking about certain stuff, just leave a comment down below, and I'll look at it. Because every chance I get, I always go through my videos to see if anybody leaves a comment or anything. Usually my notifications don't go off. So leave a comment if you have any ideas of what you want to see on my channel, and I'll see if I can do it. Or if you want, you can ask me questions. I'll do a live stream off my phone on YouTube, or even on Instagram or Twitter, and you guys can ask me questions or tell me what you want to see. Okay, that does it for this video. I hope you guys have a good day. For me here, it's sunny, thank God. I'll talk to you later. Bye.